Hello everyone, Colin Canet here for Woodwork Web. Today, just a short video, and I want to demonstrate today how to use the panel razor on the table saw. Now, if any of you happen to see George von Driska's demonstration a short time ago, he used the panel razor on the router, on a router table, and that's an excellent way of doing it. I love George von Driska from the Woodworkers Guild of America. I catch his videos as often as I can. But today I want to do a similar kind of video, but this time on the table saw. Now, don't get that confused, the panel razor. Don't get that confused with the raised panel bit on the router. That's quite a different thing. Raised panel bit, of course, is for making raised panel doors. No, we're using the panel razor today. So let's go over to the table saw and get started. Here we are at the table saw, and this is the panel that we're going to be working with today. Now, I've already set the fence, as you can see, and I've already set the height of the blade. Now, a panel razor bit is not like a regular bit. Remember, I've always said you go about a half tooth above the material. No. A panel razor bit is a skimming bit, so it's actually below the surface of the material by about 1/32 of an inch, and I'll show you a detail of that. So there is one knife edge and there's the other, and you can see that it's preset at 1/32 of an inch just below the level of the material. So let's go ahead and cut that first strip. Now, when George did his video, he suggested you could use foam or gel, and George used foam, and foam is perfect. I'm kind of a gel guy. I find that on the table saw, it works a little bit better. They say this stuff is safe, but you know what? I just like to use gloves. You never know with some of this stuff. And you don't do the whole panel. No, you just do the strip that you're going to be working on. And that looks good. Now, despite the fact that we're using all of the safety gear, it's probably still a good idea to have dust control. There you go, and you can clearly see the strip that's laid down, and I can feel that. That's just amazingly soft now. Very, very good job. So I'm going to go ahead now off camera, because I'm not going to make you sit through, because we have to do each separate path. And when I come back, we'll have this all done, and we'll do some close-ups of it so you can see. And there's the job that panel razor blade does. It's just amazing. You can see just how absolutely smooth it is all the way across. You go both ways, and it's pretty much equal both ways, against the grain or with the grain. So just a great job, that panel razor blade. Now, I know some of you are going to want to see details of what the panel razor blade looks like, so there's exactly what that looks like. And of course, I'm using the pink one you would have seen from the close-up when it was in the table saw. So that's what that blade looks like. Well, and that concludes our short video on using the panel razor blade. And I also want to thank George von Driska, Woodworkers Guild of America. I'll put the link to his video on there so you can go and decide which you prefer, the router version or the table saw version. And I also want to say that this video took some unique safety features that we went through to make sure that this was a safe video to make. We don't recommend that anybody duplicate our results here. I'm Colin Canet for Woodwork Web, having some fun. Stay tuned, because we got lots more great videos coming.